Hello, and welcome to day 66 of our 90-day quest to improve on confidence, communication, charisma, community, fun, friendship, flirting, and all the yummy stuff that makes us so awesome. I'm Jacqueline Nichols, and every day I get a chance to come up with something new and exciting to share with you, get a little inspiration, ideas, and possibilities. So my topic for today is, who is attracted to you? You know, we spend so much energy thinking, well, what do we want? Who do we want to date? What are we desiring? What are we attracted to? And hubba hubba, look at that lady or that guy that just walked by. And we're so focused on what we want. But I was thinking, how often do you stop and think, who's checking you out? And at our recent event, I was totally noticing how varied the response was to people were attracted to people that were not reciprocating all the time. And that's, you know, you kind of see someone and you're like, ooh, hey. And then I was talking to this gal a couple days ago, and she does online dating. I was telling her about my agency. And she said that she attracts all of these very overweight, older gentlemen that, she goes, don't even have all their teeth and clearly live a sedative life while she is super teeny petite, very active. And I thought about how, like, with online dating, you might find out this happens to you and might give you courage in some ways and not. But what I have found is that a lot of times people will ask you out online, but they would have never approached you in the real world. And that's what I was telling this gal. But then I was thinking, okay, you know, it's nice because it gives you a forum where you can ask someone and the rejection's a little less because they didn't actually meet you. But it also can be a situation where you're noticing what you're attracting or what is feeling that they can approach you. So in public or online, I'm really curious, who's attracted to you? Who's been asking you out? Like, there's so many times I go out with people and I notice, like the other day I was out with another friend and these two guys were massively hitting on her. She's got curves in all the right places. They didn't even notice me standing there, even say hi or acknowledge at all. They talked to her like she was all by herself, but they were totally looking at how gorgeous she is, didn't really care about her as a person. They were just undressing her with their eyes. And she was absolutely not attracted to that type of a person. So of course that conversation lasted very short. I mean, it was a funny one, but it was definitely knowing that she's looking to attract, but yet that's what she is attracting. So I was thinking about this, like, what do you notice in the last handful of people that have asked you out or have shown an interest in hope you would ask them out? Tell me about them. You know, I lately have been attracting people super young and super, super skinny, and that has not always been my thing. And I was wondering, like, oh, okay, I'm noticing that shift where I used to attract people that were significantly older, and it was more like, okay, good, this is kind of where I'm at in life. They've got a good, comfortable lifestyle. They're not going to be running all over the place. But then as my health improved and I was feeling better, I was like, hey, actually, I'd rather be with people with more young energy. And when I talk about age, I'm not talking about calendar age. I'm talking about how they carry themselves. There are people that I have absolutely dated that are significantly calendar age, but energetically and lifestyle, they're not that much older. And the same thing with younger. There's definitely people that have asked me out that are significantly younger. And calendar-wise, you can tell, and it's like, oh, this is awkward. But then there's people that you're like, wow, I didn't realize we have such an age difference because we just talk similarly. We have similar life goals, similar desires. So this is something that I'm really curious about. I was pointing out some guys that were checking out one of my friends, a different friend, another night, and I was like, you just don't even see these people checking you out. Like, you're really being noticed, because she's frustrated. She's been single a long time. And she's like, well, I'm just not attracted to any of them. And I was like, well, what if we change it up a little bit and we allow ourselves to be open to who's noticing us and decide we either need to change what we're projecting, or maybe we're missing out. There could be a golden person that has been checking you out and shown interest. Maybe they're a little more shy. Maybe they might have a few extra pounds. Maybe they're a little older or a little younger than what you had put in your list. But maybe there's something extra that they could bring if you would just expand your list of possibilities. So I'm really, really curious what you have noticed, and have you embraced that different people are attracted to you than you might have picked up in the lineup of possible matches? Or are you kind of saying, no, this is not what I like. I'm not even going to give it a try. I'm so curious where you are in responding to who's attracted to you. I'm Jacqueline Nichols, and we're going to keep this quest going because I'm just so curious. Comment, share, like, subscribe, continue and be a part of our conversation because you know I'll have something to talk to you about tomorrow.